Oh, look who's here. Our good friend Abby Edwards with the Children's Center of Southwest Missouri. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
We love you and we've missed you.
I've missed you.
How are things going, my friend?
So good. I'm now with Children's Center of Southwest Missouri. So way more fun, not more fun, different kind of fun.
Different kind.
Let's put it that way. Different kind of fun, but we are so excited to be here with you guys.
Yes.
And can you tell our viewers a little bit more about the Children's Center of Southwest Missouri and what you guys do?
Absolutely. At Children's Center of Southwest Missouri, we have 4 locations across Southwest Missouri, one of which is in Monett, and that's why we're here today. We service 12 counties within Southwest Missouri. We help with all kinds of child abuse and child neglect. We're a child advocacy center. So what we do is we help make it a little bit easier on those kiddos after something horrific has happened. They're interviewed at our center with an advocate and an interviewer, so that way they aren't asked the same questions lots and lots of times, kind of like what you see happen on TV. There's also an advocacy center here in Springfield that services the Springfield area, and so these are all over the place. They're great resources, and April is Child Abuse Awareness Month, so this is our last day to really give that big hoorah of don't forget we're here.
Yes.
Help these kiddos pay attention.
Yeah.
And you have something coming up in Monett today.
Yes, at 11 o'clock today at the Monett City Park, we are doing an awareness walk. Just kind of bringing the community together to have that show of solidarity and unity that, you know what, we don't tolerate this here. We have eyes everywhere. We're a group of adults that we see something, we say something. So if you are out and about today, feel free to join us at 11 o'clock at Monett City Park.
That's going to be great. And again, beautiful weather.
Perfect day.
And ask for a better day.
And this is rescheduled. This was going to happen last week, and because of the weather.
Because of the weather.
Because of the weather, it is happening today.
Yeah.
Well, we love Monett. It's a great place.
Yeah, and if someone watching maybe, sees something and they want to say something, but they want to, remain anonymous, thank you. How is that process? Take us through that.
Whenever you want to report child abuse, if there's any bit of suspicion, we encourage people, see something, say something, you call that child abuse hotline and you call your local law enforcement. Because let the professionals figure out if it is a problem. If you think for 1 second that a child is being mistreated, you could be their only voice. So we encourage everyone to definitely call that hotline number, call your local law enforcement, and they will step in to protect those children.
So Abby, the walk today, it's at 11 o'clock. What do people need to bring? How long is it? What is the route? How long should people expect to participate?
And again, this is just an awareness walk. So you can bring your Lamborghinis. You're gonna need those. Strapped up and ready to roll.
Lamborghini.
Get it.
And yourself, that is really it. And I mean, maybe some water, because it's probably gonna be a little toasty out there today. But you can do as much of this walk as you want, as much as you can, and the distance doesn't have to be a limiting factor for anyone.
Gotcha.
We are just excited to have this time with community and a chance to help people know what to look for and what to do when you see it.
Is each center the same, if you will, or do you guys have different characteristics in different portions of Southwest Missouri?
Slightly. We offer most of the same services at all 4 of our centers. It just depends on which. Some of our centers have therapists on full-time, some have nurses on full-time, and then others, they come in when we have a case that needs that. So it just kind of depends. In Joplin, we have full service all the time. We have PRNs on call so that if something happens in the middle of the night, we can take care of those kiddos. And at our outlying centers, we have people on call that can get in when needed, but it's not all the time every day of the week because it's just a smaller area.
Okay.
Do you guys ever need volunteers? Do you guys ever need any help at the center?
Absolutely. We love volunteer help for our different fundraisers throughout the season, and we're obviously always looking for donations, but all of that information you can reach out to us through our website if you're interested in volunteer opportunities or in donating to us.
How has the month of April been for your organization? Given that it is, Child Abuse Prevention Month.
It has been so much fun because it's been my first month. I had my 1-month anniversary a few days ago.
Oh, awesome.
So
Congrats.
I got to come in for the spiciest month of the year, and it has been a ton of fun. We did our pinwheels all over the 4-state area to raise awareness for child abuse prevention, because that's supposed to represent the gleeful childhood joy and the childhood that children are supposed to get to experience without abuse. So we got to spread the love with that all around downtown, our local law enforcement agencies, and the rest of our multiple disciplinary team, because that's what makes us unique, is we do work with the law enforcement, the prosecutors, and ourselves to make sure that those kids are best taken care of. So that team comes together with us in April to really help spread that message and let people know, hey, we're here and we're watching.
Right. Is it
Eyes
a
on
big
you.
problem? Are you seeing a lot of cases? Is it a big problem in Southwest Missouri with child abuse? Are you seeing a lot of kids? Are you getting a lot of cases? How does it?
Absolutely.
What are the numbers like? I'm just curious versus Springfield versus the other part of the state.
Yeah, and I was looking at Springfield's numbers versus ours, and Springfield's are just slightly higher than ours. But that's within our 12 counties, we're servicing a little over 1,000 kids a year.
Wow.
And whenever you think about the fact that only 60% of kids report, and 1 in 10 children are affected by child abuse by the time they turn 18. So the problem is big that we're facing now, and it's bigger than what is being reported on top of that. So it is so important that anyone, you don't have to be a teacher, you don't have to be a coach, you don't have to be a parent. If you have a kiddo in your life that you are concerned about, call that hotline, call your local law enforcement, and get people to look into it.
Yeah. All right, one more time about the walk today at 11.
11 o'clock at the Monett City Park, we have our Child Abuse Awareness Prevention Walk. We are
Go
so
walk
excited.
today, guys.
Love it. Abby, thank you so much. Okay, you guys, we'll be back with our Farmer Wants a Wife recap right after this.
Hope we have good attendance.